Watching porn in the back of an Ace Hardware was not where I expected this plot to go.
Yeah, Linda, could you get some coffee and then also pose mostly nude?
It's like he won the porn edition of Solitaire, where they just all shoot out.
Has he finally eclipsed all of the free porn on the internet?
I can't hear you. I said pornography, jeez!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Movie Club. We are your bad movie boys, Matt, Tommy, and Collie. Today, we're going to be talking about a movie that was directed by the same man who wrote Friday the 13th Part 6. But this movie's about porn. This movie starts out hot with our main character committing a crime. He breaks into his high school and jumps in the pool to do his best recreation of Nirvana's Nevermind.
I was imagining the janitor coming in like 10 minutes later and trying to fish his corpse out of the pool with a net.
Flashback to 3 months earlier and presumably 13 reasons prior, and this is the same kid who's just crushing it in his high school swim meet.
We have two swimmers who made the All-State team, and they are Nolan Mitchell and Justin Peterson.
Apparently getting sponsored by an insurance company at 15 makes him the coolest fucking kid at his high school because the head jock, Timmy, brings him into his group and now Justin's accepted by all the cool kids.
What All-State team? He's a swimmer, butthead.
And Monica, it looks like she's kind of got a thing for Justin. I wonder if that's going to come back around at some point in this movie.
Some real beauties. I got a few phone numbers in my bag.
Right.
Fish boy saving his spit for Amy.
Did he just call his brother Bitch Boy?
Fish boy.
This is Justin's stupid, shitty, dumb idiot brother Alex, and he sucks. So back at home, Justin gets on his computer, he starts chatting it up with his new best friend, Timmy! Timmy sends him a link to Monica's MySpace page, I think. That's like an OnlyFans of a high school girl.
I did love that her page, like it said, that she's looking for lovin', LOV space IN. And I think it's sponsored by ibuprofen.
Hey. So, what's it feel like, huh?
Mistake number 1, Justin, don't look at questionable websites with your door wide open. Come on. He's writing a history paper on John and James Booker and their Civil War letters. And I imagine his dad just walking in and be like, hey, Justin, what's the reason you have a boner while writing about John and James Booker?
It's a knowledge boner.
You remember to close the door, though, this time, right, Justin? Justin!
I'm not just a nice lady who works here.
Mom, pick up the socks, and she's like, you know I'm not the maid around here. Why are these rock hard?
If these start getting crunchy, we're gonna have a real fucking problem.
We've already established, right, that now Justin's one of the cool kids, so Timmy invites him over to his house for a party. What? That guy's not in high school? Did they run out of high school extras that they could use in the background of this movie?
Paul Giamatti just so happened to be on the lot.
Yeah, I actually think that might be James Gandolfini. Timmy invites him in. He brings them down into his damp basement where all the boys are just sitting around watching porn.
Hey dude, type up naked college babes.
Monica's liking the way Justin's watching that porn, huh? Oof, that's disgusting.
I don't get the whole porn thing. I mean, the way they do it, it's so mechanical. Is that a turn on for you?
Yeah.
Look, for me, having sex...
Has to come from our hearts, I know.
Wow, I really sound that uptight?
No, you don't. I think it's cool.
So cool. So anyway, I gotta go home. Boy, Amy, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna Come on, I mean, okay, see ya, Amy, bye. Justin goes on AIM and Timmy hits him up. He sends him a message. He's like, yo, Stroke Man, why'd you leave so early? Haha, anyway, have you seen this link? This website's playing an awful lot of audio, and it's very loud. Justin does not own headphones, and of course this wakes his mom up. His mom gets up and she's like, I hear computer, but kid's asleep. Nobody should be computer. By this point though, right, Justin should at least have his door closed so his mom can't just sneak by in the hallway and peer through his door while he's not paying attention. Justin, come on.
Steven, wake up. Justin's looking at porn.
Okay, good night, hon.
They had a funny joke where he's like, oh, that's what boys do. They look at pictures of girls with big boobies.
They never said they had big boobs.
Genuinely funny and like lighthearted. Nothing like the rest of this movie. You could probably, I guarantee you, if Justin had started doing heroin at this point in the movie and became a junkie, his parents might be a little bit happier than they end up at the end of the movie. Like, that's how ridiculous this movie is, but I digress. So Justin's mom was also a high school swimmer, but judging by her job, it looks like she didn't make the All-State team. Unfortunately, she made the Brock Insurance Group.
Ooh.
The next day at school, a rowdy Switchfoot versus Green Day debate begins, and I am genuinely surprised that this did not turn into a bloodbath.
What are you listening to? Oh, Switchfoot again.
Come on, beat the stuff you listen to.
Well, what do you mean? Green Day rules. Hey guys, what do you think? Green Day or Switchfoot?
Switch for all your boys. Gotta go with green.
There is a clear winner in who has more songs on the Walk to Remember soundtrack. With a surprising 4 songs, the winner is Switchfoot by a landslide.
Did Switchfoot fucking write a Walk to Remember?
What about the category of Simpsons appearances? Because I'm pretty sure Green Day takes that one.
How about albums named Dookie? It could be 1-to-1. Honestly, I actually don't know.
Wait, did you say which albums are Dookie?
Your mom was up late a couple of nights ago and she saw some pictures on your computer. You know, relationships about more than just sex. Your mom was beautiful when I met her.
Yeah, Steven, I can't think of anything I would like to hear less at the age of 15 than whatever is going to come out of your mouth next. He finally learned! He realized it's a bad idea to leave his door wide open, and what is he watching? He's not looking at porn in public now, is God, Justin, oh my fucking God.
He very quickly goes from, man, I hope nobody catches me watching porn, to, gee whiz, I hope all these strangers see me watching porn.
I see you slacking at the end of it.
Hey, what you doing with my PDA?
It's not even his! Dave just continues on, he's back in his room, and there's a shitty Linkin Park cover band playing in the background.
Now it's all just been a waste of time.
He's writing another fucking paper about the Booker Brothers Civil War letters. I'm thinking, like, what kind of high school is this that he goes to where every assignment in every class is a Booker Brothers history paper?
The chemistry of the Booker Brothers.
He's not having it. He's like, I need to look at big-breasted women, so he alt-tabs over to a website that has sexy pictures of Kathy Griffin. Justin's shitty, stupid brother Alex walks in to tell him it's almost time for dinner.
Hey, Dork.
You know what? No, get out of here.
Oh, what's that? Let me see.
It's like he won the porn edition of Solitaire, where they just all shoot out.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Fine, I'm telling Mom.
Okay, wait. No.
Can I see?
He shows his little brother a bunch of porn, and it melts his fucking brain.
Yeah, fucking twerking.
What's going on?
Timmy is trying to get Justin to fuck his best friend's girlfriend.
You know what you need? What every other slacker in his life needs. A little bit of Monica.
A little bit of Monica in my life.
Yeah, I'm sick of that game too. Want to see something really gross?
hey, do you want to see something gross? Please let me show you something gross. I need to see it. It just cuts to Justin in the basement of Timmy's house.
Hey, I found this pretty extreme website last night. That's pretty extreme, dude.
Another multiplayer game?
No, man, something a lot hotter.
Oh, man, get that crap off my computer. I'm gonna get spam forever.
God, dude, get that shit off my TV, dude. They're fully clothed in leather. I only look at big boobied girls. Get that off, man. Just to reiterate, this is day 4 of Justin's venture into the dirty, dirty world of porn, and he is already into bondage.
I mean, by this rate, at the end of the week, he's going to be in full-on snuff films.
I want to know, in that bondage photo, which PAs did the director make pose for those photos? Because you know they didn't get paid extra for that.
Yeah, Linda, could you get some coffee and then also pose mostly nude?
You guys want to do like a sick prank? What if like you both got like into leather and like started like sucking on a vacuum cleaner hose? That would be hilarious, and I swear it would never leave my personal collection.
And man, wouldn't it be so much funnier if the best grip whipped you while he did it?
Justin opts for a less awkward interaction because Timmy clearly doesn't want a Dutch rudder situation. So he goes back to his high school. He goes to the pool because he's going to be like, oh, I get to watch women in bikinis swimming. So, you know, he's having a good time, and he's eyeing that babe that's in the pool. Is that his mom?
That's a nice surprise.
That should kill all of his horniness, right? And then I have in my notes, cut to him back at home masturbating. Another funny thing about this movie is they never show Justin masturbate, which, like, obviously I'm glad. I just want this on the record that I do not want to see a 15-year-old masturbate on film. But they don't even allude to it. They don't do like a camera thing where it's like, oh, look at these tissues over here, and oh, look at this giant bottle of lube. He's just looking at it. So I could understand why he's having to, like, a sort of mental breakdown.
He didn't figure it out. That whole time, he just didn't figure it out.
This is the first scene where the director portrays porn as a gateway drug to energy drinks. It's the next swim meet, and again, Justin's prepping for the big race by watching porn on a PDA that's not his.
Justin!
Here.
Come on. What are you doing?
Nothing. I just...
What are you thinking? Whoa, get it together!
Justin's so horny that he just completely biffs it.
And finishing in 3rd place, Justin Peterson.
Ran out of gas.
He wasn't ready to race.
Everyone's like pissing him. He got 3rd place. He got 3rd. Like, that's a bronze medal.
His parents are so pissed. They go home and have the conversation where they're like, well, there goes his chance at college.
They literally say if he doesn't get into college for swimming, he won't get in. Maybe hire a fucking tutor or something. There's a deeper problem here than him losing the race.
I think Justin is maybe failing because he just keeps turning in reports on the Booker brothers. And at some point, his math teacher is like, Justin, this is pre-calc. Stop giving me the Booker brothers reports. What is with this family and sending themselves porn emails?
I love the subject line, too. It's like, a little note to myself.
I guess Justin has been burning porn to CDs, which, a little weird, right? But, you know, not abnormal, I guess, at the time. But labeling them, that's not smart. That's also the worst way to hide your porn stash. It's like labeling them, and it's like the first one says naughty written on it in Sharpie. So you can't misconstrue that as something else.
No, you have to call it something no one will ever watch.
Like Nickelback.
Or Carrot Top, comedy special, #1.
Alex steals one of them, and you can't really see what it says, but this will come back pretty soon, and oh boy does it pay off. I hope that's a cup of milk.
What?
Labeling something naughty is pretty bad, But labeling something virgin vagina is
Brilliant.
What's going on? Your mother found this in Alex's room. What is it?
Porn? Did he get it off your computer?
Mom, do you think I'd be stupid enough to write that on a CD? Like, come on, there's no way it's that. No.
his excuse is the kids at school are razzing me because Amy's so conservative. You know how teenagers are, razzing your friends, sending them virgin vagina DVDs.
Oh, I don't think he's lying. I believe him.
Like, you don't believe that they would give him some awful porn with his own handwriting on it? Like, you know what? I'm going to keep this, though. I'm going to dispose of it. And, hey, just in case I wanted to play this, I tried to put it in my CD player in my car and nothing happened. So how would I go about seeing what's on here so I know what kind of gross shit our son is into? After getting yelled at, Justin goes to jerk off again. So now we know that he has an authority figure kink. Justin's mom goes about this in the most abnormal way possible. She goes and visits her friend who's a teacher, and she catches her right when her class is over, and she's like, Jenny, hey, so awkward, and I know we're in the middle of your place of work, but can you tell me in detail how addicted your ex-husband was to porn and why it ruined your relationship?
Didn't you break up with Tom have something to do with, like, internet porn? Oh my God.
Well, if it could happen to you and your 40-year-old husband, it could happen to my 15-year-old son.
I think porn addiction for a 40-year-old man probably looks a little different than a 15-year-old kid.
These two wackos just settle on Justin's mom going to buy some, like, internet blocking software.
Cock blocker.
You don't need 3 different spyware blockers. And I imagine she just got fleeced by the guy who worked at Circuit City. Yeah, ma'am, this one, like, this'll definitely help you block all the porn on the internet. But this one over here, this one will block all the porn on the outer net. And, oh, you haven't heard of it? Ooh, yeah, okay, so you're gonna need this one too, ma'am. I heard about this lady in her 40s who only bought 2 of them, and then her husband actually was able to get around 2 of them, and now they're divorced and she teaches at a grade school. Justin's mom can't figure out how to install the spyware, so she asks the stupid, shitty little narc for help.
Mom, you know we can get around the software, right?
What do you mean? It doesn't work?
Okay, and in the next clip, we're gonna get into the Justin jerk-off cinematic universe, where Justin is jerking off in the back of an Ace Hardware. Yeah, maybe his mom wasn't being too harsh when she said he wasn't gonna get into college on grades alone. Yeah, I just want to say also watching porn in the back of an Ace Hardware was not where I expected this plot to go.
Just saying Ace Hardware, but if you're a terrible speller and probably a 2nd grade reader, he's probably trying to sound it out. He's like, ass hard? Oh, okay, all right. I already like where this is going. I need to be in here.
That's cool.
Justin meets up with Monica at his local Steak and Shake behind Amy's back, and it takes all of 2 minutes for Justin to bring Monica her Coke, and then Monica go to his side of the booth and put his hand on her boobies.
Well, I gotta get going, actually.
Now?
Yeah. Well, I have this stupid history paper due.
Let me guess. Another book report on the Booker brothers.
Where's my computer?
I moved it to the family room.
Oh. Okay.
He went to bed with his computer there. So they clearly, like, took in the middle of the night, probably without turning a light on, somehow unplugged the monitor and got it out without making noise to wake him up.
I'm convinced by this point, I think, like, when he doesn't drink an energy drink, his heart just stops. So I think he was like in a couple-hour coma there for a little bit.
The sound of trying to take down like an old PC. You're not going to hear your dad like grunting across the room as he's holding a 40-pound computer.
Justin is pretty grounded from all the jerking off he's been doing, but he is allowed to go over to Amy's house.
Maybe be hanging out with Timmy and his crew.
No, I mean, Timmy's cool now, but the rest of them?
He's thinking about how cool Timmy is, and it's just getting Justin in the mood.
Justin.
What?
I can't.
What do you mean we can't? Why not? You know what? This is so stupid.
He tries to have sex with Amy with the door open.
Excuse me? What's wrong with a little family bonding?
Probably shouldn't use the word bondage around Justin.
Yeah.
That was Thomas's mother. Apparently one of his teachers caught Thomas showing off a pornographic photo on his laptop.
Well, I didn't send it to him.
No, your brother did.
Alex's friend was looking at porn in class, and he said that he got it from Alex, so then Alex is in trouble, which then makes Justin in trouble.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you allowed this pornography into our house.
To the title of this movie, not really his secret life anymore, because everybody in the gardening section of Lowe's now knows that this kid really, really likes porn. The mom's like pissed, right? And she's like, I'm gonna get rid of the fucking internet.
I'm shutting off internet access.
Well, no, Mom, you can't do that. I have homework assignments and class notes off the web. And what about emails?
Use the library computers at school.
That's going to be an important plot point later. Amy finds out about Justin using her PDA. Did you guys happen to see what the search history was?
It was like, I mean, it was just a bunch of different random, like...
Not random, Tommy. One of them said feet pics.
Oh, are you sure this wasn't directed by Quentin Tarantino?
Justin ends up at the library, and he's finally writing a paper about something else. The bad news is General Election Chamberlain makes him way hornier than the Booker brothers ever did, because in the middle of the library, in the middle of the day, he alt-tabs to some porn. To be fair though, his mom did say to use the computers at the library, so boys gotta eat. To the surprise of no one, Justin gets caught watching porn in the middle of the library at the middle of the school day.
Well, Justin was visiting porn sites on the library's computer. Look, he's not the only student with this type of problem.
What is in the water at that school? Why are so many kids jerking off in your library?
I can stop.
Hey, boys, he can stop whenever he wants. Just not right now, because he steals his mom's credit card and buys a bunch of porn on the internet. Has he finally eclipsed all of the free porn on the internet?
Yeah, he got through all 100 pictures on that one site.
I think he also uses his mom's credit card to pay for time with Monica. Oh, way to go, Lifetime. So Justin goes over to Monica's to, I guess, receive the goods that he paid for. And he's finally gonna score.
This is it, Beavis. We're finally gonna score. Thank God.
But he ends up leaving a little prematurely.
No, it's just not that. It's just...
You're kidding me.
And then Monica does the Twin Peaks thing. So meanwhile, while Justin's creaming his jeans, his mom gets a call from their credit card company.
Hi, this is Sylvia calling from First Monument Bank. Could you please call us right away regarding your credit card account?
There's some suspicious charges on your credit card. Well, you bought all the porn? The most absurd thing about this, though, is then the credit card company walks Justin's mom through where to find his porn stash.
Okay, I'm almost there. Okay. Emma, I see the folders.
What's the matter?
You're not gonna believe this. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Emma, I'll call you back.
No! Justin has this awesome way of, like, diverting any responsibility.
Mom, I'm gonna pay you back every penny.
Mom, don't worry. I'll pay you back. Every dollar. I don't think the money was the problem there, Justin. During this argument with his parents, his dad gets real heated.
What do you want to do, Dad, huh? You want to hit me, Dad? You want to hit me, Dad?
Enter Justin unlocking a new kink.
Hit me, Daddy.
Oh, what are you saying, Dad? I've been a naughty boy. Oh, better punish me. Hit me. Oh.
Spit on me.
Mom, since it's Friday night, could we all go out and see a movie together?
Read the room, Alex. Like, no, we're not going to go see a movie after your dad almost beat up your brother.
I wonder what's playing.
Triple X. Wait, no.
Justin just throws the plates on the ground and grabs his coat and runs. No, honey, it's the one with Vin Diesel. He's like, I don't really care right now, Mom. Just anything to get my rocks off.
Daddy needs to get his rocks off.
Justin goes to apologize to Amy. He's just basically like, hey, I'm so sorry. No mention of the fact that he hooked up with Monica twice while they've been dating. He's just like, oh, I hope we can, like, you know, see each other. And she's like, nah, I've moved on.
I do love it. He throws up like a Hail Mary. Like, he's like, I thought about going to church. Like, maybe we could do that. And she's like, oh, that's great. But still no.
Justin gets accosted by Timmy and Dooley.
I think it's Dooley.
Dooley. They, like, accost him. And I thought they were beating him off because he tried to have sex with Monica. But it turns out that Monica told the boys that he beat her up. So they put him in the back of the car and Dooley punches him so hard they transcend to the Clerks universe. They toss him out into an alley and then he gets up and he's stumbling around and we're back at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, so that's the end, I guess. We didn't learn anything. He didn't learn anything. What?
Maybe he was just underwater the whole movie, and that was all just a dream.
All right, so this week's question, boys. We marrying or are we moving on?
I'm moving on.
Marry, bitter divorce.
Bitter divorce because of your crippling porn addiction.
Exactly. Become an alcoholic. Never move on and progress my porn addiction until I literally request to be a cast member in a snuff film.
I'm going with marry as well. I thought this movie made me laugh more than any of the other movies we've watched so far. All right, thank you everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure, but not too much of a pleasure because you know what'll happen. You might accidentally start pleasuring yourself in public. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
Later.
Ironically, the only way I could find this movie online, because it's not really available anywhere, was on a porn site. So checkmate, Lifetime. How do you like that?